All right, first of all, will you all get out your pens? Because we were giving out flyers to my next show, which is a monumental show. It is an epic that is really rarely seen anywhere. That's one of the reasons where I have found, from hearing from all of you, why my shows here at Levittown are so well attended.
And so far superior than the ones at East Meadow.
Yes. Thanks. Thank you, Ira.
Then I guess I missed nothing all those years. There you go.
Now,
No, I'm not talking about his
that's
show.
the thing.
Oh, I see.
I work very hard. Now, you might all say these are old films.
Oh, yeah.
But the films I picked to show, and I work very hard to pick them to fit the time of the month, the year, all of that. I picked the films that you don't normally see. So these old films are new. They're new to you. And that's the main thing about them, because a film is only an old film as if you've seen it before. And most of the films I picked you've never ever seen before. They're not available. And the other library right nearby here, they show, now that I'm not there any longer, so you can give it to the girl in the back. They show stuff you could see. Just turn on PBS. TCM, yeah. Now the film today, I must admit, I did not transfer from one of my film prints. That's showing how rare this film is. But I must admit, I got this off TCM at 4 o'clock in the morning. But now, no one knew what this film was. I happen to have known what this film was. And what I do is the fact that I'm a film historian who studies the film, of course, but I also study the history of what was going on in the world at the time to inspire this film to be made for the original people in the audiences who watched them. Okay, now this film in particular, this is an English-made film. The film was shot in 1935, and at that time, the big star in Germany, who is the star of this film, his name is Paul Gratz. Great, I'm not even sure how to pronounce his name. This film was so hard for me to even find any information on. But he lived in Germany. He was a tremendous actor in Germany, very big star. But in 1935, the Nazis were first starting to take over and have their reign. He saw this, and luckily he was able to flee his country and go to England. And in England, this Jewish actor, who he knew if he stayed in Germany, he would have been killed. It would have been a direct route to a concentration camp. He went to England and made this very Judaically themed film, which is why I'm showing this, because I think of what's happening in this month. We had Rosh Hashanah, we had Yom Kippur, and this is what this Jewish themed film, which is absolutely beautiful. The ending, the wrap up, the sentiment, the story behind this, of the people, the culture, is something that I do very often. And October 19th, I am showing a silent film which was made right in the transition from silent to sound in Hollywood, The Man Who Laughs. I'm showing that in honor of Halloween. Why am I showing that film? Because it was shot by Universal Pictures, which was the focal point of all horror. Frankenstein, Dracula. But going back to the silent films, there is nothing more scarier than a gothic silent film, especially one so incredibly macabre. Now, I'm not going to tell you anything about this film. The flyer's already out, but I really hope you do come, because a lot of you have been asking for me to be showing silence again. Greg Topkis particularly. And this film was going to I really hope this. November 16th, I am showing a Gold Diggers film.
Oh, wow.
That's a really hysterical comedy. The short, as my friend Ira Marks back there commented to me, is called The Undie World. and it is absolutely hysterical. Now, Ira and Marto, they cannot wait to see the film The Underworld, but I think he's got a little different conception of what the short is about. But as always, I team my features with a similarly themed short to fit the program. Now that film, November 16th, is called Girl Missing, a real smart dialogue, funny, upbeat, spicy, saucy comedy of 1933, Girl Missing. Now, for December, now you've all seen this film. I know it's the first thing everyone's been saying to me, but if I'm showing it, you haven't seen it, what I have. Now I have, you're going to be seeing in December, The March of the Wooden Soldiers
Oh, God,
with
no.
Laurel and Hardy.
Oh, no.
Now, you say you don't
I'm
know
a
what
Laurel
you're
and
talking
Hardy
about.
fan, but I hate that movie.
The film is,
I love
the
Stanley.
film has, my print, has scenes in it and songs in it that were removed from all television broadcasts.
It's not the colorized one.
No,
right? Thank
colorized,
God. Okay.
please. No, never. Anyhow, so there you are. It's not colorized.
Good.
But anyway, I hope you all come. Remember, October 19th is my silent horror film with music and sound effects that will keep you rooted. I mean, it's the only horror film with an actual love song in it. It really is a beautiful film. Only characters, only me. Oh, only me. Oh yeah. So I hope you enjoy this film. This film is absolutely beautiful. And now here, one last thing. I'm sorry. The film in England, when it was first made, was made under the title Mr. Cohen Takes a Walk. Now this will show you more of history that kind of is negative. When this film was released in America,
Father takes a walk.
Franklin Delano Roosevelt did not want to be he wanted to gentrify everything. And unfortunately, he really didn't want to show the country that he was going to be going to war for a Jewish cause. Because remember, they were referring to this problem going on with the Nazis in Germany as a conflict. It was not a conflict. And the concentration camps were referred to as work camps.
Yep.
It was, as you know, that was not the
Roosevelt was
case.
an SOB.
And also, Franklin Delano Roosevelt refused all these people escaping Germany and sent their boat right back to Germany to death.
St. Louis.
So,
St. Louis, yeah.
I'm telling you the absolute truth, as negative and as black as it may be. But this film, when released in America, they could not show it under Mr. Cohen Takes a Walk.
Father takes a walk.
It was released as Father Takes a Walk. Now, being this is America, I was only able to get Father Takes a Walk, which of course is the same thing. The opening titles are the only thing that's different. So I really know that you will love this film. I know you will be one with it. And if any of you dads out there ever feel that when you've gotten older, your younger kids don't need you anymore, they're taking over on their own, or they're trying to marry a shiksa, you'll feel with this film. So there you are. Enjoy the show, and God bless you all for coming. I hope to see you on October 19th. Thank you.
Movie time.
Hey, Joel. I'm right behind you. Don't turn too much. It's stuck this way.
Love you, baby.